Rob, first of all, we're here in Rotterdam in this beautiful showground in the woods. It's in terms of the European shows, forgetting it's Netherlands, what's Rotterdam like for you being here?
It's a home show, so it's always nice to be in your own country and at a marvelous show like this. I hope the weather will stay good. Then it's really nice. It's in the middle of the woods. It's nice, good atmosphere. But the pressure on the home show is always big. So I hope I can enjoy it a little bit.
I wanted to ask you about the extra pressure of jumping in front of all your home fans. Is that a hindrance or is that a help for you?
Oh, it can be both. I must say I never have really the luck on my side in Rotterdam. But last year it was the first time in the 10 years, it's now the 11th year that I do it, that we had a second place in the Nations Cup with a jump off with France last year. So I was never so lucky here, but I put that behind me. It's a show and we have to do our best, and we see what comes.
Okay, let's talk about tomorrow. Do you know who your team will be yet?
We have to look. For the moment, it will be not in the order of going, but Jeroen Dubbeldam is in the team, Gerco Schreuder is in the team, Michael van der Vleut is in the team, and Leopold van Asten is in the team, and Jure was the fifth for this moment. So on paper, it's a strong team. Because Leopold was the Dutch champion this year, all the other horses are going well. Sometimes you have to bring in some changes to give other people again a chance to prove themselves. This is maybe a good opportunity to do that here, and we hope for the best.
This is of course your third of your 4 qualifying rounds, a very good second in Rome, and I think you've got those 4 riders here, is that right?
I have the 4 riders here, but in Rome, Jur Vrieling was in the team, and he's not riding here. So the other 3 were also in Rome, and I hope it works out.
Let's just have a little talk about the final, because things changed a lot 2 years ago when the Furusiyya put in all the money for the prize money. That's very important for show jumping, isn't it?
I think it's really important because all the other shows are improving in the world, and all the big shows, the 5-star shows, getting every time more money, and we have to keep up. And I must say that the change is really positive. I must say the sport is really exciting in Barcelona. So and all our riders also wanna join that place there. So they're all willing to work to get the points together to go to the final in Barcelona again. It's difficult, it's exciting, because after the first day it's already a big thing to get in the second round. But that's good, that's also the good thing about the sport, and that makes it exciting.
Let's just talk about horses briefly. You and I were talking earlier, because the jumping, the profile of jumping is growing tremendously around the world, more and more riders, but fewer horses and bigger money. That's a problem, isn't it?
Yes, it is a problem. That is already a long time a problem, and I think that problem can be solved when the riders make a real good management about where and when to put in her top horses. If you only have 1 top horse, then it's really a difficult job to pick out the good shows, especially also when you want to do the shows for the country, which is for us the most important thing to do. It takes a lot of communication with the riders and also with the owners to combine that really well. If you don't organize that well, if you don't see your top horse as an athlete, which is really important for your career, for yourself, but also for the country and also for the owners, and you abuse it, then it's quickly done. And that can also be a trap for riders which don't manage really well, and they have the opportunity to go to all the shows, that they overdo it. Yeah. And I think that's the most thing where we have to take care of, in the welfare of the horse. We have to think really carefully in that. And I must say, I'm a happy coach in the Netherlands that all my riders think in the same way, and not only in the quantity of shows but in the quality of shows.
And of course they're very happy to be part of a team as well as individual competitions, so they give their time for you as well.
Yeah, and that's really important, and I think that is all a thing we accomplished together. And if we have all the same line, the same vision, then there's always a way to find the good way to success. But it's not easy, and I think that is not only for me, but also for the other coaches and other countries. That is the biggest issue.
Well, let's hope tomorrow we can end this run of not quite hitting the top spot here in Rotterdam and see the stands full of orange tomorrow afternoon.
We will hope so. The riders are motivated, I'm motivated, the crowd is motivated. So the thing what we hope is that we have a good performance in our own country. I also always hope that the coaches in their own country make a good result. So we hope the way it goes, but for sure we need good sport.
Well, good luck to you and your team, and we look forward to seeing how it goes tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.